As a business owner, you've got to spend your money wisely. So when it's time to design or redesign your company's logo or packaging, you might decide to run a design contest. You get lots of designers doing the work at a pretty low cost for you. Sounds great, right? Wrong. Here's why design contests are bad for designers and why they're bad for the businesses who run them. First, here's how a design contest usually works. A business announces the contest along with the parameters of what they're looking for. Designers submit their work, and the business chooses which piece they like best. The winner gets a prize, usually around $100 and a social media shout-out. The business now owns all rights to the design and uses it however they see fit. Doesn't sound terrible, right? Okay, well, imagine this. I go to a brewery, order 5 different drinks, and tell them I'll only be paying for the one I like best. So now, I'm wasted and the brewery only got paid 1/5 of what they deserve. Or, what if you hired a bunch of plumbing companies and had them each fix one of your sinks or toilets, and whoever did the best wins a contract to remodel your bathroom while the others get paid nothing? Now, is it sounding a little unethical? Look, I get how people outside the creative community think this is great. I also get how people just starting out in the art or design world would be psyched to participate and get their name out there. But let me break it down from the artist's perspective, and then we'll get to why this is bad for business owners. So, the business is getting mostly free labor from an unlimited pool of workers. They're also not taking the time to do the client work of filling out a creative brief or providing feedback. They're just taking finished work and running with whatever they like best. Contest winners get nothing close to fair compensation. I've seen contests that don't even offer prize money, just company swag or something like that. And no, exposure is not money. Tagging the designer on Instagram won't lead to a paying gig. The business profits from the creative work, so the payment should always be guaranteed, not hypothetical. Just because a creative person enjoys their craft doesn't mean it should be treated as a hobby. But some people say, if creatives are entering these contests willingly, what's the harm? They understand the contest rules. They just want to practice their craft and get their names out there. The problem is, the people entering these contests are usually young, inexperienced designers desperate to break into the industry. What that means is you, the business owner, risk having to sift through a ton of terrible designs. Maybe you find one that works, maybe not. Trust me, I once designed a logo for a business after they had run a design contest and hated every submission they got. You want to take the cheap route? Be prepared to get what you pay for. So, what's a better alternative to contests? If you're a young creative, volunteer your services to local nonprofits. Build a portfolio with work for organizations that need a hand, rather than those who can afford to pay or to just being cheap. And if you're a business owner, hold an open portfolio call. Don't ask for people to do the work ahead of time, not knowing if it will ever be used. Just ask for samples of previous work. That way, you can see who's a good fit for your vision. Choose the best artist and negotiate a fair price based on the scope of the project, the timeline, and all those other things professionals use to determine their rates. Sure, it's more effort on your end, but it's worth it. Taking the time to work closely with an agency or freelancer who knows their value means they also know the best process for getting the job done right. That's the opposite of what you'll get sifting through work by 20-somethings taking creative guesses for the chance at $100. I hope now you have a better idea why design contests are a raw deal for everyone involved. Remember, creative work has real value. And if you want the best for your business, you need to pay for the best. What are your thoughts on design contests? Harmless, exploitative? Comment below. Like and subscribe while you're at it. And if you see a business holding a design contest, maybe share this video with them. See you next time on The Brand Outlaw.